My brothers have escaped you. Alright guys, we're back. Now for that little cliffhanger, we finally get to go to Act 3. Come over here and talk to Mashif. Welcome to Act 3 of the Kurast Talks. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to turn my sound on for the game. That might be nice.
I went to speak with old Alcor, but I disturbed his studies. He doesn't seem to like visitors.
Welcome to Kurast, traveler. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Ratley. I am a sorcerer skilled in metalwork. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days. As you can see, the populace has been brutally decimated by the forces of Mephisto. The canals run red with blood, and demons roam the land. A wretched jungle hell has already reclaimed much of Kurast. The only safety you'll find is here at the dock side, where a magical warden holds the jungle evils at bay. But I don't know how long it will last. To make matters worse, the children of Zakharum are in league with the forces of Mephisto. The Zakharum have concentrated their power in the temple city of Travancore, located within Kurast deep in the jungle wilderness. It's true, their zeal is unmatched, but I say the so-called warriors of light are nothing more than the twisted puppets of a hidden plan.
Yeah, we'll eventually be going into that area, like, way later, though. Alright, so he's basically your smith, so... you're not going to really have anything I'm going to want too much. So what we'll do is we'll get the introductions out of the way with the NPCs, and if there's time, which I just started at that, so... we'll get some gameplay in. Mostly the very first video for the next... cannot speak, I apologize. The very first video for the newest acts, we usually just go through introduction, so...
You now speak to Ormus. He was once a great mage, but now lives like a rat in a sinking vessel. You have questions for Ormus, and doubt in yourself. Ormus sees a strange dichotomy in you, as he does in all would-be heroes. Speak to him, and he may grant you wisdom in turn. Or turn from him and seek wisdom in thyself.
Would-be hero, really? I didn't see you killing off two lesser evils. He's basically your sorcerer merchant, so you can buy, you know, your scepters and your wands and stuff like that from him. There's going to be a familiar name over here if you've played Diablo 3, which is Ashira.
Hello there. You must be an Amazon. I've heard about your people. Nomadic warriors without peer. My name's Ashira, and I lead the mercenary band of mages known as the Iron Wolves. We've been hunting down demons in the jungle for months, but no matter how many of them we kill, they just keep coming. Seems this whole place has been overrun by evil. Rumor has it that you've come here to help. If that's true, then I'll let you hire some of my mercenaries. But be careful. You'll piss them off. They can be worse than those monsters out in the jungle.
Basically, Iron Wolves, mages, they're okay. I mean, if you want to play something like a barbarian or a paladin and you want like some extra mage power, then I suggest picking them up. Otherwise, I don't really bother with them too much. I still prefer the Active Mercenary. She's basically for your dexterity characters, so like your assassin and your Amazon and stuff like that. 4th, 20, is it 20? Yeah, no, that's 327. Oh yeah, it's the bow, high mage, yeah. Haven't been really using my bow lately because there's just really no point at this moment. But we will be using that soon, so... Measuring gloves. 20. Ain't everything good either. Go over here and talk to Alcor. He's like Lysander in Act 2. He's a grumpy old guy. Oh, you not.
Damn it! I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves, and I can sell you some if you really need them. But don't make a habit of coming here. I don't like to be disturbed while I'm studying.
We'll get to Deckard Cain here in a moment. And there's one last person, and that's Natasha. Or Natalia, or whatever her name is. Is it Natalia? Yeah. Natalia, she's she also has a set. Natalia's set, which is strictly made for the assassin.
Greetings, hero. I've heard of your exploits and I'm quite impressed. Very few mortals are capable of dealing with the three and their minions as you have. My name is Natalia. I am a hunter of evil, part of an ancient order sworn to hunt down corrupted sorcerers. If I could, I would gladly join your quest to stop the three. But I must wait here for further news. I can't predict what will happen, but the danger is greater than we can know. Until I receive my orders, I'll assist you with the information I have.
Yeah, she's basically just a side character. She has some interesting backstory about one of the characters in Kurast.
I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but I never would have imagined it could be so corrupted. Certainly this must be Mephisto's work. You'd best get going, my friend. Diablo and Baal are still out there, and you must find them.
Alright, so that took 5 minutes, so we can get an extra 15 minutes in there or so for some gameplay. Dark Wanderer. We all know who that is. Good old Diablo himself. You can click on him all you want. He doesn't do anything, so. But he does do this, though. Flesh Beasts. They are a Act 4 enemy. Now, since we haven't been using our bow lately, let's start using that. And we're already close enough to our level anyway, so. And our first enemy is... And, you thought Act 2 was annoying. Act 3 is even worse, because... Ooh, 1 second there, guys. I apologize. Well, my stuff decides to be falling off my desk. Act 3 is worse, because it's literally one giant jungle with multiple pathways, and one area can lead you in the right way, one area can lead you to a dead end. And unlike Act 2, where there's just 2 platforms, and there's only really 2 ways to go, this one has multiple ways. So Act 3 will be taking the longest, probably out of all the acts. Okay. We got fetishes and jungle hunters. Good to know. I'll get to them in a minute. And you're lightning enchanted. Great. And you can just strictly die, sir. This is why I keep my bow. Okay, we got them too. I like to get to introductions here, people. Why am I not? Oh. I know my accuracy is not that goddamn bad.
Not enough mana.
The hell's my dexterity, you guys? 80? Ooh. Alright, Merc, stop hitting that goddamn midgets.
What would this bring from the right buyer?
Jade figurine is basically your first actual quest in the Act 3. So, as you've seen, jungle apes, they're basically like the dune beasts that we fought in the cellar. So they're the Act 3 version. Fetishes are basically like the rat men that I explained when we were going through the catacombs. They're basically the Act 3 version of them, and they come in different forms. And then you have giant mosquitoes. which basically do what the locusts do, is basically drain your stamina. So. And we haven't gotten this yet. Which we should be fine now. I'm gonna get that for now. And then we can start working on our other thing. I'm not gonna turn the quest in just yet. We'll do that like at the very end. Not that important. You get something a little bonus when you turn it in, but nothing really too interesting. These guys can be really annoying. The fact that you can fight like 15 or 20 of them in a giant horde. On top of it, they have their own shamans too. And unlike Act 1 shamans, once you kill the shaman, because it's two fetishes stacked on each other, so one dies and the other one drops down and attacks you. So they can be really annoying, and they hit extremely hard, even if you have maxed out fire resistance. So be very careful. I'm going to change these out. We shouldn't be getting hit too much, so I'm not really too worried, but since we have a mercenary, we're going to be burning through that mana pretty quickly, so. Basically, you want to look for the spider cavern, and that's where we will be starting our second quest, which usually isn't activated until you get the item that's there. So, soak up the damage, Merc. Soak up the damage. As long as he's there to keep them distracted, we're good. It's definitely an area you really want to well stock up on potions, because waypoints are like scattered all over the goddamn place. Because it has multiple entrances, waypoints can be anywhere on the map. So. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the Spider Force waypoint. And they have their own little archers in the back too, who have the little blow darts. So while you're getting attacked in the front, they're pretty much poking you down from the back. They're just pure physical damage, or pure melee damage, so they don't really use poison or anything like that, so. Oop. Get dodged. Come on, Mark. Gotta catch up there, good buddy. Yo, stop shooting me. Bunch of little turds, I swear. This is why I say you want to get multi-shot with your Amazon. Strictly for this reason. Is that one giant circle I'm missing? Might not be, actually. We might be able to pick up our first item that we're looking for here. That or the waypoint. No? Okay, and yes, okay, good. That's exactly where we need to go. And as I was, excuse me, talking about the maggots, these are giant lampreys. And basically the second version of the maggot family you'll be fighting. And those are ethereal, so we don't want those. We'll take those potions. Or arrows, I mean. Flame spiders, they basically do that. They are giant spiders that attack you with fire. It's the poison ones you want to watch out for, because poison sucks. And it lasts very long in Act 3. And there's our little golden chest, which means that's where our quest is at. Which usually is a lot easier to get than this way, but... what? They literally blocked it off. Are you kidding me? Okay, because normally you can just go from the entrance down to where I'm at right here, and then just, boom, immediately get to the chest, but... apparently they changed that up in single player. Okay, good to know. Oh, Merc, I'm gonna need you over here, good buddy. Stone skin, oh, that's interesting.
I need mana.
Oh, don't worry about that. We got mana right here. Are the boots any good? That's the question. Oops. Garbage. Poison spiders. Excuse me, poison spinners. Either way, they're really goddamn annoying. Excuse me. And he's basically the main boss who, I'm pretty sure that's the boss that guards the quest line down here. Yeah. So he's the main one who will always be there to guard the item we're about to get here. What's our time on that? Said what, 15 minutes? Yeah, we said an extra like 10 minutes or so. And then one other. Khalim's eye. Yes, literally an eyeball. And you'll find out why.
Back in Little Lane, Meshif told me he had a fondness for jade figurines. On his trading voyages, he collected an odd assortment of such small statues. I would show him your figurine. Ah, Khalim's eye. Only it can reveal the true path to Mephisto. Place the eye in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The heart, the brain, and the flail.
Basically, as they mentioned about the Travancore, it's basically a council of kurast that were corrupted by Mephisto, but Khalim was one to actually resist Mephisto, so they basically killed him and scattered his body parts. So, you know, a little scavenger hunt we that do.
Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I consider it a fair exchange.
We'll give that to Alcor up there.
The golden bird of Guile? Thank you, my friend. Busy yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see what I've made for you.
Basically, just walk around for like 15 seconds or so. If not even that, actually, really.
From the ashes ashes of Grille, I have mixed for you a potion.
So basically this potion gives you, as it says, permanently add 20 to health. So you basically get 20 permanent maximum health. So now we have 230. And Kalim's eyeball. Poke in the eye.
Never forget that your ultimate purpose here in Kurast is to destroy Mephisto. The ancient Horodrim imprisoned the Lord of Hatred inside the Guardian Tower that is located within the temple city of Travancore. Know this, friend. The only way to gain entry to Mephisto's prison is to destroy the artifact known as the Compelling Orb. Mephisto used this device to control the Zakarum priests and their followers. The orb can only be destroyed with an ancient flail imbued with the spirit of the one incorruptible priest. Soon after his imprisonment, Mephisto worked his evil corruption on the Zakarum priesthood. All were turned to his dark ways, save one, Kalim, the Hagen of the High Council. Mephisto directed the other council priests to slay and dismember Kalim, and then scatter his remains across the kingdom. The priest Sankakur succeeded Kalim as Hagen, eventually becoming the embodiment of Mephisto here on the mortal plane. The corrupted High Council fashioned an orb to control the rest of the Zakarum faithful, and used their powers to hide the lair of their master from mortals. Your task is to collect the scattered relics of Kalim, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then, using the Horodric cube, transmute Kalim's flail with his relics. Once this is accomplished, you must destroy the Compelling Orb with Kalim's will to open the way into the corrupt sanctum of Mephisto.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure you have something to say too, right?
Greetings.
Oh, you don't. Oh, not yet then. He eventually has a quest for you too. Alright. So I think that's about... Anything else? No. Alright, so we're going to end the video there. It might be a little shorter than normal, so I do apologize. But, like I said, usually the first video, it's just getting introductions and some storyline out of the way. So that's our main objective right there, is getting Kalim's parts. We'll have some side objectives. I know Ormus will have one, and I know Alcor will have one too. And, or after that, and then our total goal is to, well, defeat Mephisto. So, and then we'll move on to Act 4 after that, but that's not going to be for like quite a while. So, I'll probably do some offshore grinding. I'll try to get the Spider Force waypoint, and I won't go any further than that. So, either way, hope you guys' Wednesday is going good. Hope you guys are staying, I cannot speak today, I apologize. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Nice, guys.